Okay, so this is about to be done. So in the meantime, I just want to go over what supplies we need. So I just turned this on. This is an incubator so this incubator is going to heat up. For now in there, I'm going to put the medium we're going to need. We're going to need HCl or human cell line medium. I feel like somebody has touched these. Whatever. All right, so HCl medium, this one, it's a little low, but it's fine. In order to make this, it's literally just hams and DMEM, which are up here, hams and DMEM. So if we need to make more, we will. But for now, this will be fine because we'll only need, let's see. Oh, we will need more. So you know what? I'm just gonna heat some up. So I'm gonna take these off for now. And these both have gentamicin added to them. So if you're opening a new container, make sure they already have gentamicin in them. I'm just gonna stick these in here to warm up. They need to be at 37, which I already set. This is automatically set to 37, so we'll be fine. Okay, this is almost done. Moving forward, we're also gonna need cryo tubes, which are in here. They can really be any tube, but these just stand up on their own, so they're nice. We'll need one because we have one patient. And then we're also gonna need a hematocytometer, which is a cell counter, which is in here, hematocytometer. So there should be these two things. This looks really dirty. So there's clean ones that I hide in here so Milan doesn't use them, LOL. So we can use this one. So we'll need a cover slip and cell counter. And then to make this like stick, I get a little bit of water on my finger and I just like rub it on these two like lines on the sides. And then I just stick that on top. And it sticks. And then I'll just set this in here. Oop, trash. And then this spray off. Set that in there. And then let me see if there's anything else we need. No, I think we're good for now. Oh, we'll need the trypan blue. So for cell counting, trypan blue is what we use to count, but this is like very concentrated. So I dilute it like basically like 1 to 1,000 or 1 to 100. So it's 0.04% instead of 0.4%. And I save an aliquot up here. This is like good for forever. So probably won't ever have to remake one of these. Spray it off. Stick it in the hood. I guess I can put it here. Cool. Let's see if this is done. Almost done. Still, this takes forever to slow down, so that's normal. We can get more set up, so we'll need this county thing over here. I can take this off of the microscope. And then we'll need something to take notes on, so let me just grab a notebook. I use this notebook for everything. So I can open it up. Like I have the blast experiment in here. I'll just title it really quick. It's HCl 9 PBMC isolation. And it is 2/17/23. All right, cool. So we'll keep this right here with our counter. All right, I think we have everything we need. Cool. Now I'll press open when it lets me. There we go. All right, so I'm being extremely gentle. You should see a buffy coat, which is like a very cloudy layer in between the yellow and the white. Where's my other one? Here it is. Cool, we have one for each. They're nice and thick. This can just stay open. I'm being very, 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 very careful not to shake them. You know what? I'm gonna put them on here. All right. So first we're gonna discard this plasma because it's in the way and it's gonna get our pipette dirty when we try and get that plasma layer, that cloudy layer. So let's get that out of the way. I'm gonna use 5 ml. And I'm gonna very, very, very gently just remove some of this plasma into the waste. Not all of it. I don't wanna go anywhere near that cloudy layer. So it's about good. Yeah. Just so like there's not too much on top of that cloudy layer. We can use the same tip because it's the same patient. Between patients, you'd have to change tips. Okay. Cool. That's done. All right. Now we're gonna use a 200 ml pipette to isolate the cloudy layer into this tube. So I'm gonna layer this PBMC. Oh, I don't need this, I need this. Let's get a 200, perfect. Set it to, yeah, about 100 is fine. Make sure this is loose. I'm just gonna set it right here so it's easier. All right, so I'm gonna grab the first one, and I'm very, 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 very gently pushing down first, then inserting. Then I'm gonna go like a kind of like a vacuum and suck up this cloudy layer. And this cloudy layer is right between the border of the clear layer and the yellow layer. I'm just going in as many times as I need to get a pretty good amount of this layer. It's pretty good. Let's try this other one. This one's a little bit more defined, which makes it easier. So again, I'm just like vacuuming up this layer. Still a little bit left that I want to get. That's pretty good. I'm gonna save these for now. I always save them until the end just in case I get a really low yield of cells. I can always go in and get more. So I'll save those. This is waste. This goes back. All right. Oop. Now I'm gonna add all the way up to 14 mLs into here. So I normally just pour, but you have to be very careful. This is a large container going into a very small container. Cool. All the way up to 14 or 15 mLs. Doesn't really matter. Capping this and bringing this back to the centrifuge. So we're gonna do, again, we're gonna balance these. This time we really only need to use 2 though, because like the 2 opposite from each other can be empty, because that's still balanced. So these 2 we just need to fill. This one looks pretty good. Let's do this and then this one and see if that matches. No? Okay. Let's try... Ah, okay. Oops. All right, so these are pretty balanced, more or less. Kind of get impatient as I keep going. All right, that goes in there, that goes in there. All right, now let's see. So right now we're at step 11, centrifuge for 7 minutes. (1500 RPM). 9 deceleration and 9 acceleration. Enter, start. All right, so just to go over what we did, we isolated the plasma and discarded it. We isolated the PBMC, which is the cloudy layer between the fical and plasma, into a 15 ml conical tube using a 200 microliter pipette. Then we added PBS 1X all the way to dilute up to 14 mLs, and then we balanced, and now we're centrifuging. So we'll pick back up at step 12 in a second when the centrifuge is done.